Hello guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be telling you guys how to install Banjo Recompiled on a Mac. So for most of the other PCs it's a little bit more, it might be a little bit more straightforward, but I'm going to be going over just the basics and then some little things that you might have to keep in mind. So the first thing you do is to go to the Banjo Recompiled trailer by Wise Guy and go to this GitHub page and go and download um, whichever. Obviously, if you're on Mac, you're gonna download this, and then you'll get the a zip file, which you will have to unzip to get the app. Um, and it's an unauthorized app, so at first it might freak out when you try to open it. Of course, that's not going to happen when I do it because I've done everything. So, but if it gets annoyed, you want to right click it, press open, and it should pop up with an open thing, with an option to just open it. But the Mac, because it's not an official app, it will get confused at first. But so it won't work, however, unless you have your own Banjo Kazooie ROM, legally acquired, of course. And it has to be specific. It has to be a specific one. I don't remember which. I think it has to be specific US ROM. So, but that's basic information for like emulation and stuff. But of course, this is a recomp, so it's going to be different. And then it should just open as normal, and so it will open without any mods. It'll look like this. You can mess with settings, of course, and when you start game, you'll be able to. You should just be able to start and play regular. For mods of that's everything you need if you just want to play the regular game. However, if you want to play mods, it's a little tricky because certain mods. So these do actually work. They say it doesn't currently work. It does, but there's a couple things you have to do first, which is to use Rosetta. And in order to, if you don't use Rosetta, trying to start the game and start with Nostalgia 64 or Jiggies of Time, it will just crash. The window will just close. So you gotta install Rosetta if you have M1. So if you have M2 or M3, it should be fine. But if you have M1 on your Mac, and you can figure that out by going to About This Mac, and it should just say. But in order to install that, you go to Terminal, and if you don't have the Terminal app, you can just search it here, Terminal. Hello. Yeah. And there's a certain thing you put in here. I will put this in the description, and I'm not going to actually do this because I already have it. But you'd put it in here, and you just click Enter, and it should. I'm not going to click anything because I don't want to mess anything up for me because I've already done this. Please let me know if that doesn't work or if you're having trouble. And so now you should be okay to add mods. And in order to add mods, you simply go to mods. There shouldn't be anything here. These are some mods that I've added. I'll include this mod website here. These are mods that will work with your recompiled version of Banjo Kazooie. And so in order to do that, you open mods folder, and it's this little folder. I can't seem to find this on my computer, so I just have to check here. And so what you do is you'll go to any one of these mods and just download manual. There should be a manual download. I'll get a download here. You'll want to unzip this file, and then what you're going to want is the .rnr file in here, and you're going to drag that into your mods file. I would just make a nice little file for all your stuff, just so you don't have all this junk lying around and you know where to find it. I also added it to my dock just so it's easy to find. But yeah, now once you add the RNR file here, all you have to do now is press reload, and it should show up. Yep, skip it. I'm going to turn that off because I don't want it. You can leave most of them on, though some mods will absolutely require a certain mod, which is the expansion pack mod. which is asset expansion pack. Some of these mods will require that to properly run, and of course you'll need Rosetta to run these bigger mods. And what's nice is that you don't actually have to turn these off. You can keep these on, but they won't actually interfere, which is nice, because when you play the game, when you press start, you'll have an option of playing the regular game. It will still have your mods, but you have an option of playing the base game, BK Nostalgia 64 or BK The Jiggies of Time, which are both great mods by Kirko Mods. And hopefully we get more of those soon. I would love to see some more of my favorite mods on here. But yeah, please let me know if anything doesn't work for you. These little things like Rosetta make it a little trickier to run on Mac. Oh, also, if you're running on anything lower than the Mac OS 13, it's not going to work. You'll have to update. I know the stupid everything looks terrible. Everything looks like an iPhone. I don't like it, but it was worth it to get the Banjo Recompiled PC port. So yeah, check out my gameplay video. I played Mumbo's Mountain, and I hope this was helpful, and have a good day.